Now, more of Rockmart High School basketball here on WZOT.
All right, here we are. Chris Wolf, Jeff Sharp, back at the Rock. Still got about 2 minutes with the refs are meeting with the team captains. Our captains tonight are Ty Floyd and Tyler Rowland. So that meeting is over with. Those teams will be headed to the bench, and we'll get ready for the tip-off here. Just trying to get our starting lineup together. All right, so he's got that to me. Take this time to thank our sponsors. Without our sponsors, we couldn't bring you Rockmart Jacket Basketball, Family Savings Credit Union, Chick-fil-A, Lewis Motors, Harrison Termite and Pest Control, Century Paint, Silver Comet Furniture, TNT Installation, Totally Bronze Tanning Salon, Buy Low True Value Hardware, and Sherman Ross State Farm. We definitely want to thank all those sponsors and for all they do, and for not only just the jackets, but for our community in general.
All right, we're getting ready as the teams are coming off. Teams coming to their bench. Thank you, Chris, for taking care of that. And actually, it's Jakari instead of Sherman.
All right. Oh, yeah, that's the way we've been going the last couple of games. It's my habit there. Yeah, not as good a filler as you are, Jeff.
Sorry about that. We're talking. Me and Sissy Phillips trying to work out bus situation for tomorrow.
Must be that gray matter thing I've been hearing so much about.
Rockmart boys come in. Region 7 champs, 17-10 on the year. Northeast 12-14, but a lot of those losses early, as they are the 3 seed out of Region 3. They defeated Early County 60-58. So now the starting lineups for Northeast are being called out at this time. I'll turn it over to Chris.
Yep. So for Northeast, it's going to be number 1, Trevion Solomon. Number 10, Jalen Stevens. Number 21, Quentin Olson. Number 22, Melandre Pettigrew. And number 30, Zion Odom. That's your starting lineup for Northeast. Man, they have got a cheerleading crew.
So, yeah. That's Zion Odom. All right. So, 1, 22, and 30. Give me the other two for them.
1, 10, and 21. And for our Jackets, senior guard, number 1, Juke Boozer. Junior forward, Jaden Watley. Sophomore guard, number 4, Jakari Clark. Senior guard, number 10, Tyler Rowland. Senior guard, number 13, Ty Floyd. And that's the starting Jackets. And getting ready for the tip-off here, Jeff. Looks like it's going to be a fast-paced matchup. If I had to guess, we about to do some running.
Yes, I believe so. And figured Jakari Clark usually tips things off for the Jackets, as we've got all 4 of ours down under the Northeast goal, and Northeast has all 4 of theirs under our goal. So, Jakari Clark and number 10, Jalen Stevens, going to jump it off here.
They're about the same height.
So we're going to see who wins.
Oh, Juke with that wrist taped up again.
Well, Stevens doesn't even go after it. Clark gets it right back to Boozer as they come out, and that 1-1-3, deep 3 by Rowland. 10 seconds in, Tyler Rowland with a 3. We set up in the press. Solomon has it, gets it to Stevens at half court, all the way under the goal to Odoms. He lays it in. So we come out in a press. Stevens, that 1-1-3 that Coach Calhoun talks about. Boozer has it, gives it to Watley. Back to Boozer, and Boozer loses it out of bounds. Tried to just one-hand catch it, and that hand heavily taped once again tonight. That right hand of Boozer's.
Yeah, not sure. That's been going on since Cedartown game way back when.
Stevens gets it, goes right to the goal. Shot blocked by Boozer. Ty picks up the loose ball. Dakari, throws it over on the right side to Boozer. Gets it down in the corner to Rowland. Back to Boozer. Set up the offense. 1-1-3 defense. I don't know that I've ever seen a 1-1-3 defense. Used to seeing that 1-3-1. Ty has it. Left corner. Back to Boozer. Top of the key. Over to Rowland. Deep three on the way. No good. Back iron. Rebounded by Olsen. They get it to Solomon. Their sophomore point guard. He brings it down. Watley cuts it off. Smart knocks it out of bounds. He just went right in behind him and knocked it away from him. And Stevens had to tie his shoe under the goal. Solomon looking to throw it in. Gets it in, knocked away by Watley as Olsen throws it across to Odoms. Odoms knocked away by Boozer and steal by Ty Floyd. Javen with the ball. Solomon has him. Brings it down. Boozer goes right to the goal. Dish back, Rowland. 3-ball on the way. Too strong. Air ball. Rebound by Olsen. Steal in the backcourt by Rowland. Rowland gets around. Over to Ty Floyd. 3-ball. Shot on the way. No good. Front iron. Hits the top of the board. It goes out of bounds. Now we're getting three happy as we've knocked down the first one and then missed 2 or 3. Northeast, 30-second timeout. We'll be right back.
Here's a real tweet from a real Chick-fil-A guest. Meredith writes,
"Am I the only person who didn't know Chick-fil-A had mac and cheese? Holy game changer."
The secret's out now, Meredith. Is there anything you think the world should know about our mac and cheese?
What I really like about the mac and cheese is the oven toasted, golden brown, cheesy top layer. It's savory, and it makes you feel really good.
That does sound amazing. Thanks, Meredith. Try the mac and cheese yourself at your local Chick-fil-A. Real Chick-fil-A guests paid for their testimonial.
All right, back of the rock. We set up in that press again as Northeast throws it in. Solomon gets it into Stevens. Back to Solomon. He goes down the left sideline. Goes right through a double team. Boozer.
What a block.
Watley brings it down. Free throw line. Dish inside the clock. He scored. Great pass. Javen Watley.
Good job of Dakari not getting too far under the basket there and able to put that one back in.
Stevens bounce pass across half court to Odom as we're pressing full court. Oh, steal by Boozer. Clark gets it. Boozer goes to the line. He gets fouled by Odom. Threw up a shot. No good. And let's see if they're going to give it to him. And Boozer will go to the line for 2 RW Laundry free throws. We lead 5-2, and this game is up and down the floor, but Coach Calhoun's come out in a press to open up. Boozer's first RW Laundry free throw is up and no good off the back iron. Now Odoms goes to the bench as Delvin Williams, senior, comes in the game for him. So that's the first foul of the game. Either way, we play 2.5 minutes. Boozer's second free throw, no good. And then Pettigrew knocked it out of bounds.
No, he called it on the court.
Oh, they said Dakari didn't even touch it. Pettigrew went right over the top of him and knocked it out of bounds. So they get it to Solomon. Couldn't trap him. Boozer almost with another steal. Tried to get it from behind. Rolling with a block. And then it's tipped out of bounds. And it is our ball as Olsen knocked that one out of bounds. Tyler Rowland got a block from behind as Olsen went to the goal, had his shot blocked. Boozer gets it into Watley in the backcourt. Now Northeast has gone to a man. Clark has it inside the tie. Tyler gets it knocked away as Williams knocked it away. Boozer gets a steal as he took it right away from Pettigrew, cut underneath him. Watley, Rowland tried to hit Watley in the corner, and Olsen knocked it away. And I'll tell you what, Chris, both these teams extremely quick.
Yep, no doubt. I don't know how Boozer got that ball, but he did.
Throw it in the backcourt to Boozer as Pettigrew is on him. Boozer goes around him. That's going to be a block. Oh, they call Boozer with a charge. Wow. Olsen came up under him as he went right around Pettigrew to the goal, and Juice picks up his first foul. Williams going to throw it in for Northeast. He gets it into Stevens. Stevens back to Williams. Gets it across half court. Picks up his dribble. Knocked away by Watley. Ball on the floor. Picked up by Olsen. And jump ball. Olsen's trying to get a timeout.
This guy's.
Yeah, that's Torline's buddy. So jump ball, so it goes to Northeast as we won the
I
tip.
knew I'd seen that bad calling somewhere.
Yep. Williams has it. Steal inside by Rowland. Boozer picks up a loose ball. He's harassed by Stevens. Gets the dribble. He goes right around Stevens. Right to the goal around Pettigrew. And that's going to be a foul. And Boozer's going to go to the line for 2 free throws. That foul's on 21, Quentin Olsen. And Juke Boozer's going to go to the line for 2 RW Laundry free throws.
He gets mad when he calls them, too.
Yeah, he does.
What a face.
He sticks his hand in his pocket and then kind of hunches over. Boozer's free throw no good. That's his 3rd miss. So Boozer comes in 53% from the free throw line. I'll take one right here. Shots up, short, no good. Rebounded by Solomon. Solomon gets it ahead to Stevens. Stevens backs it up, gives it to Williams, right to the goal, no good. Olsen there for the putback. 5-4, Jackets lead. Halfway through the first quarter. So it's up and down the floor, but not a lot of scoring.
Not a pretty up and down the floor.
Watley gets it to Boozer. Open lane. He jams it home. There was nobody down the lane, and Boozer dunks it.
Single hand, one hand slam.
Rowland gets, Rowland picked him up. 3 ball on the way is good by Pettigrew, and he's pumped up as it's tied at 7. Watley takes a foul right there on Solomon. That's the 3rd team foul. First foul on Solomon as he took Watley's arm off trying to get a steal. Javen looking to throw it in. Gets it in. Steal in the backcourt by Pettigrew. And they lead Northeast their first lead of the game, 9-7. Boozer bringing it down. Stevens jumps and steals as they throw it far ahead. And Pettigrew, as Olsen threw it deep down the floor, Pettigrew tried to save it, threw it off his own man, Stevens, out of bounds.
Yeah, they're going to have to keep an eye on Pettigrew here. He's getting a little emotional.
They're going to say it's off on a Rockmart player. So they get it into Pettigrew. Over to Williams. 3 ball, no good. Boozer rebound. 3 minutes to go.
Pettigrew might need a hug after that slam.
Tyler rolling from the corner. No good. Back iron. Rebound by Solomon. Deep down. Steal by Boozer. Boozer gets it ahead to Watley. Watley, good catch. Goes right to the goal. Lays it in. We're tied at 9. 2:45 to go first quarter. Both teams looking for anything to get a layup as they throw it deep down the floor. Pettigrew right to the goal. 8-footer jumper is good. Pettigrew man-to-man on Boozer. Boozer pushes Pettigrew away. Watley gets down, gives it in. As he went right past Pettigrew, Boozer picks it up. As Boozer got caught in the corner.
How was it?
Boozer got caught in the corner. He tried to throw it off Williams, and it came right back and hit Boozer out of bounds.
But the ref, he didn't call it. He did.
He did, yes.
Why is he calling it? That's what I'm saying. We had a ref down there in the middle.
Yeah, but he was right there on the sideline and saw it hit Boozer out of bounds. Plus, he's going to call everything he can. So Boozer and Pettigrew going at it, and the coaches right now, they're trying to get Boozer off the floor. As we made a sub, Keyshawn McCullough, we're getting Ty Floyd off. So Coach Calhoun trying to keep from...
I think Ty was taking up for Juice.
Yeah.
I told you a minute ago somebody needed to get a hold of Pettigrew. His emotions got the best of him.
Yeah, the coach, he hit that 3 and thought he won a world championship.
Well, he got in Juke's face, but Juke also put the slam over on top of him.
Stevens tried to hit Pettigrew in the middle. It's stolen by Rowland. Tyler has it. Goes around Stevens. Dish back. Keyshawn. Baseline. Goes right to the goal. Missed it. Boozer offensive rebound and scores. Had his first one blocked by Olsen. He got it and put it in. We're tied at 11. 1:50 to go. It's going to be wild tonight here at the Rock. Deep three by Solomon is good. We got to stay on him. That was a 26-footer. 14-11 Northeast. Boozer brings it down. Pettigrew's on him. Gives it up to Watley. Watley tried to go around Solomon. Gives it up to McCullough. Back to Watley. Top of the key. 1:20 to go first quarter. Zakari wants to set a screen. Watley right down the lane. Missed the shot. And loose ball on the floor. Keyshawn McCullough. Oh, no, that's not backcourt. Oh, my gosh. Oh, he called backcourt, but there was a shot, and it was tipped back by Northeast. Oh, my gosh.
This guy.
I knew we were in trouble when he walked in. Odom's coming to the table, and they stick with his call. Wow. That was not. Northeast going to have the ball at half court. Keyshawn McCullough went to try and run it down.
He's calling stuff, and he's on the other side of the court.
Solomon takes a three over to Pettigrew. Back to Solomon. Watley's on. We're in. See what kind of defense. Steal by Boozer. Ahead to McCullough. Keyshawn all by himself. He lays it in. 14-13. 50 seconds to go. They get it into Solomon. Solomon down to Pettigrew. Three ball. No good, short. Rebound by Watley. I'll tell you what, these Raiders are quick. Watley right down the lane. Missed the shot. As Odom set up right in the middle, and Watley went around him, but he missed the layup. I'll tell you what, both these teams, quick as a cat.
Yep, they're definitely quick.
Wow, it is
good ball handlers, too.
Yes. That's 5. And that's out of bounds. Turnover by the Raiders. It should have been a 5-second call about 3 seconds ago.
All this near side ref can tell Coach Calhoun's not my call, Coach.
Exactly.
That's like 3 times I've seen him tell Coach it's not my call.
15 seconds. McCullough throws it into Rowland. Rowland's guarded by Odom. Boozer tries to set a screen, goes right by. Tyler has it. 3 ball, top of the key, on the way. Good! Jackets with the lead. 16-14. 1 3-pointer heave, no good. Barely draws backboard. Into the first exciting quarter. 16-14, Jackets lead.
Hi, folks. This is your old buddy Bill Sherfsey, GM of All Star Motors Rockmart. It's that time. It's tax time. The friendly staff at All Star is ready and willing to serve you. Good, bad, or even no credit, no problem. Your job is your credit. We do offer guaranteed credit approval. Check out our online credit approval at www.allstarmotorco.com. We even have an on-site insurance agent. We're not just your run-of-the-mill fly-by-night dealership. We're All-Star Motors, where every day is an All-Star day. Remember, we have that unforgettable number, 770-684-CARS.
Silver Comet Furniture, your one-stop shop for all your furniture and bedding needs. We carry brands such as Ashley, Catnapper, Liberty, and Jameson Mattress Company. That's Silver Comet Furniture, 678-685-4320, 2000 Cedartown Highway in Fish Creek.
Now more of Rockmart High School basketball here on WZOT.
All right, back of the Rock. Rockmart to get it open the second quarter. 16-14. Jackets lead as...
Man, that was an exciting first period right there.
Tell you what. McCullough, Clark, Rowland, Boozer, Watley on the floor. Boozer double team, kicks it back. Keyshawn, top of the key, 3. No good, back iron. Rebounded by Williams, Kelvin Williams. Boozer steals it from behind. 3 ball on the way. No good, back iron. Boozer falls his shot, and Juice going to get called for a foul as he pushed Williams going after the rebound. And that's his second personal. And that's the only two fouls on the Jackets, both on Boozer. 1 a charge, and then that push right there. That was a good call by the official.
Yeah, he needs to be careful there, though. And we need him in the end. So.
Yeah, he's got to be careful the rest of this quarter. 7.5 to go, and he's got 2 fouls. And we know Northeast is going to try and go right at him. Pettigrew gets it to Solomon. Almost a steal by Clark. Back to Pettigrew. Cuts in. Shot blocked by Boozer. Loose ball knocked out of bounds by Jakari Clark. It'll go back to Northeast. Kelvin Williams in the game now for Northeast. Him and his twin brother, Delvin Williams, have played so far. Boozer, Clark, steal by Watley. Threw it right back. Good hands by Williams as Watley threw it right to him. And then there's a foul on Tyler Rowland.
Never mind.
And Kelvin Williams going to go to the line to shoot 2. But I'll tell you what, hey, Chris, that was good hands by Kelvin Williams.
It was.
Watley threw it right at him, and he caught it.
He definitely must be a receiver because those were some very soft hands, and Watley didn't throw that ball gently.
No doubt. Watley, 84-mile-an-hour fastball on Monday against Woodland, and we know he can throw it down the field. And, hey, it's Rockmart crowd giving it to Kelvin Williams because he just airballed a free throw. Second shot is up, and no good. Rebound by Rowland. Tyler has it. 7 minutes to go before half. Watley all the way across to Boozer. Good thing he can jump. Boozer back to Watley. Oh, my gosh, Jakari Clark wide open under the goal.
Wide open and frustrated.
Boozer, free throw line over to Clark. He goes baseline right to the goal. Gives it up to McCullough. He got hammered, but he made the shot. It's 18-14.
Yeah.
First points of the second quarter.
Clark and McCullough, you can tell they play together a good bit.
Solomon has it. Watley checks him. McCullough, they get it to Stevens. Over to Pettigrew. Pettigrew lost it out of bounds, and they say Jakari knocked it out of bounds. Now, Quentin Olson's going to come in. Kelvin Williams goes to the bench. Solomon gets it into Stevens. Over to Pettigrew. That's going to be an offensive foul. Tyler Rowland held his ground. Pettigrew gets called for a charge. That's his fourth team foul on Northeast. And I think when Tyler hit the ground, he rolled right into Juke's leg, and there's some perspiration on the floor in the lane, and Juke wants that to kind of catch his breath a little bit. 6:23 to go second quarter. 18-14, Jackets lead. Now, Boozer gets it into Watley. To Rowland. He goes down the right sideline. Then he gets his pocket picked by Solomon, but he loses it out of bounds. So I'll tell you what, these players for the Northeast Raiders, they got some quick hands, just like the Jackets do.
Oh, without a doubt.
Boozer gets it in the backcourt. Over to Watley. Watley right down the lane. Out to Clark. 15-footer. No good. Air ball. Rebound McCullough. Spin move in the lane. And he scores. 20-14. Keyshawn McCullough with 6 points on the night. Stevens gives it to Pettigrew. He's double-teamed. Get it back to Stevens in the corner. Top of the key, Solomon. He works around. That's going to be a foul on Javen Watley as he got a hand on Solomon as Solomon tried to go around him. Now, Enoch Davis comes in the game for the Raiders as Odoms goes to the bench. Solomon gets it into Stevens, right back to Solomon. Pettigrew, 3-ball, no good. Rolling with a rebound. And then Solomon knocked it out of bounds out of the hand of Boozer as Rowland tried to get it to Boozer, and then Solomon just knocked it right out of his hands out of bounds. Rowland gets it into Watley as Northeast picks it up full court. Watley has Solomon on him, gives it up to Boozer. Boozer went the other way, gets bumped by Pettigrew. That's going to be his second personal, and that ball that's on the floor, so it'll be our ball under the goal as 15 is number 5, Carlos Hopkins. Inbounds to Boozer, and he scores. So Carlos Hopkins is number 15 in the book there. He's number 5. we're up 22-14.
Yep.
Solomon gets it to Hopkins. He shoots a three short. Rebound by Olsen, and he goes in the lane and puts it up and scores. Boozer gets it up to McCullough very quickly. Right back to Boozer. He lost the handle. Bounce pass knocked away by Davis. 22-16.
So you're saying Olsen is number 15?
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
Hopkins is number 15.
Number 5 and Max Preps, number 15 in the book.
Gotcha.
All right, Solomon comes out. This is the first time he's been out of the game. They get it into Boozer as Pettigrew is on him. Boozer takes him. No call on the ball. Clark, reverse layup, and he scores. 24-16, 8-point lead for the Jackets.
You know, the biggest thing that concerns me right now for our Jackets is, you know, we hadn't been able to sub a whole lot. They're rolling in and out guys, you know, every chance they get, and we hadn't been able to do that.
Now T.J. Miles in the game for the Raiders. And now with this lead, it's a good time to get Boozer out of the game with those 2 fouls as Jakari Clark knocks it out. And Solomon's going to come back in. Pettigrew goes to the bench. Miles throws it in all the way across to Hopkins. Hopkins gives it up to Solomon. Solomon cut off by Rowland, double team him and Watley. All the way out to Miles, tried to get it inside. Ball knocked away by Clark. Boozer almost picked it up. Reverse layup by Davis goes all the way up to the rafters and hits the top of the board, and that's a turnover. Boozer gets it to Clark. Back to Boozer. Under 4 to play, second quarter. We lead by 8. Boozer goes right at Olsen, and he lays it in. Nobody can handle Boozer. We got a 10-point lead. Boozer still got to be careful. He's got 2 fouls. Active hands, Watley and McCullough. Boozer, Solomon goes in. Boozer harassed him. Solomon gets his own rebound. Boozer with a rebound as Solomon missed another one. They're all over him, and there's no foul. Boozer fights out of it. Clark to the lane, floaters, and, they call a charge on Jakari. And, wow, hey, that was impressive. Olsen just kicked himself right back up. A little back handspring action. So, and 32 is 33. Crosby is 32. So he comes in the game for the first time. Now Sherman Davis coming in. 3:15 to go. Solomon has it, brings it across half court. McCullough and Watley wait on him. We're in a 2-3 zone, have been the entire time. Solomon, deep three, no good. Rebound, Boozer controls it. And Boozer steps on the sideline. He was going to throw it off of Hopkins, and Jakari Clark's going to have a seat. Sherman Davis in the game for the first time. Solomon looking to get it in. He finally does to Hopkins. Gives it to Olsen. He goes down the lane. That's offensive. And it is. Olsen, Juke Boozer set up in the lane, and Olsen ran him over, and that's Olsen's second. And I was hoping he got a charge there. Boozer can't be any more still than he was. Boozer looking to throw it in, gets it into McCullough. McCullough bounced it one time, picked it up. Boozer, as he beats Miles down the floor. Miles knocks it away, gets it to McCullough. He drives in, kickball by Olsen. 2:43 to go, 26-16, Jackets lead. Our biggest lead of the night is 10. Coach Calhoun asking for a 30-second timeout. So we'll take it with him. We'll be right back after this.
WZOT Rockmart, W270CE Rome.
Here's a real tweet from a real Chick-fil-A guest. Meredith writes,
Am I the only person who didn't know Chick-fil-A had mac and cheese? Holy game changer.
the secret's out now, Meredith. Is there anything you think the world should know about our mac and cheese?
What I really like about the mac and cheese is the oven toasted, golden brown, cheesy top layer. It's savory, and it makes you feel really good.
That does sound amazing. Thanks, Meredith. Try the mac and cheese yourself at your local Chick-fil-A. Real Chick-fil-A gets paid for their testimonial.
All right, back at the Rock, 2:43 to go, 26-16, Jackets lead. Julie sideballed it. All right, Jackets to throw it in under their own goal. 26-16, 2:43 to go. Rowland, Boozer, Davis, Watley, McCullough. Free ball, McCullough wide open, no good. As Rowland and Hopkins fight for it, and Tyler knocked it out of bounds. Travion Solomon, 15 points a game, only 3, and that came on a 3 in the first quarter. Miles has it. Ty Floyd looking to come back in the game for the Jackets. Be nice with this 10-point lead. Boozer's got 2. We'll get him out. Solomon, free throw line, dribbles back out. McCullough and Watley pick him up. Miles inside the Olsen as Rowland picks up a loose ball, and he throws it off the legs of Crosby out of bounds. Jackets, Rowland gets a steal, and the Jackets get the ball as Ty comes in, and Keyshawn McCullough is going to get a breather. So Hopkins and Rowland, Hopkins is chest to chest with Tyler Rowland. Boozer looking to get it in, gets it into Watley. Watley brings it down, gets it across half court. Sherman sets his pick for him, gets it over to Ty, then to Rowland, down in the right corner. Watley on the wing. 1:50 to go. Coach Calhoun told Ty to shoot it. Watley, he'll shoot it. He's passed it up to Floyd, back to Watley. Watley drives in, gets stuck, double team, and he throws it off the hands, picks it back up, and then he loses it out of bounds. Hey, good play by Watley. He just threw it off the hands right back to himself.
Yep. Saved himself a double dribble.
1:35 to go before halftime. As high scoring as that first quarter was, 16-14, this one's been low, 10-4, or 10-2, excuse me. Solomon, 3-ball, can't leave him open. Back iron, no good, and Boozer's going to get his third.
Wow, that was their 3 players colliding. I don't.
So Juice going to go out of the game, 1:20 to go before halftime, and that's his third foul. So Crosby, Olsen, and one more collided, and Boozer gets called for a foul. Olsen gets it into Solomon. Solomon got away with a walk, jump stop, shot, free throw line, no good. Rebound by Davis. Sherman gets it to Clark, ahead to Watley. Him and Ty, 2-on-2, and Watley puts up a shot, and Miles gets called for a foul. But we're in the bonus, so Javen Watley's going to go to the line, shooting RW Laundry, 1-1. 1:06 to go before half, and Watley, 56% free throw shooter. Javen's first free throw is up, no good. Rebounded by Crosby. Crosby gets it to Solomon, right down the floor. He tries to go around Rowland. Rowland steals it. And he's on his way. Him with Olsen. Reverse layup is good. 28-16. 50 seconds to go. They throw it deep. And Crosby, as it was too deep, as he tried to keep both feet in, but just couldn't. And it's out of bounds. 48 seconds to go. Jakari's going to throw it in. They pick us up full court. Now Jakari looking to get it in. Somebody breaks deep. Ty open at half court. Kick it back to Jakari. Jakari's going to bring it down. As Solomon knocks it away, picks up a loose ball, gives it up to Miles, and wow, Tyler blocked it from behind, and he calls the foul. Every time he gets a chance, oh no, it's going to go on Watley with a block as Javen cut up under him. And now that's Javen's second. Keyshawn McCullough going to come back in. And Keyshawn's going to have a seat. 36.7 seconds. Keyshawn's going to go back to the table. As Miles is shooting 2, he missed the first. Keyshawn comes in. Watley goes out. as Kelvin Williams comes in. Crosby has a seat for the Raiders. That's a violation. And if it's on offense, then there's no shot. Yeah, he's going to give it back to him. Anything against us. So now you got to. Oh, he can't come back in. He just went out of the game. Time has to go off the clock. He can't come back in. He just went out of the game. He can't come back in. He just went out. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Williams came in for Crosby. Now Crosby's coming in. Crosby was in the game. Williams came in for Crosby. So they don't know. And they're going to pull Crosby back to the table. And Olsen has to go back in. Oh, no, Olsen has to go in. They're going to sub Delvin Williams. Now, that one you can do. But Crosby he's got to wait till time goes off the clock. All right. Back. Yep. Now Miles finally for his second free throw. He missed the first. That's a lane violation. He missed it anyway. Ty gets a rebound, gets it ahead to Jakari. Jakari gets it across half court. Over to Keyshawn, cuts down, gives it to Jakari. Baseline, Sherman Davis, three, no good. Rebound by Miles. Northeast off and running. Bounce pass to Williams, and Sherman knocked it out of bounds. 19 seconds to go. Northeast has only scored 2 points here in this second quarter. They scored 14 in the first. Solomon gets it into Miles. Over to Hopkins. 3 ball is good. Shouldn't have said anything. Now they scored 5. Floyd gets it to Rowland. Rowland slips in the lane. In a deflection, Solomon gets a loose ball. He misses the shot. Rebound by McCullough. Shortest person on the floor. 3 ball from half court, no good. 28-19. Jackets lead by 9 at halftime. 60 seconds. We'll be right back.
Your personal information is very important, and when compromised can lead to big security issues. Don't trust your information with a here today, gone tomorrow company. Call somebody with reliability and stability in this community. Barnes Tax Service, 770-684-7556.
Whether you are a builder, renovator, or homeowner, you want to be offered and educated with the latest codes and innovations for keeping your home more efficient. TNT Insulation can blow you away with dynamite service and dynamite prices. Call today at 770-684-1887 or go see them at 562 P Ridge Road in Rockmart.
Now back to the action of Rockmart High School basketball here on WZOT.
Back in the Rock, Jackets lead 28-19 over the Raiders of Northeast here in this boys Sweet 16 matchup. And going to Chris for the leading scorers so far, first for the Jackets.
Yeah, Duke and Tyler both have 8. Keyshawn has 6. Jakari has 4. And Javen's got 2.
And then coming in, Travion Solomon, the sophomore point guard, averaging 15 points a game, only with
3 right now.
3. So doing a good job. And as we said, Northeast only scored 5 points in that second quarter. So doing a good job defensively as Coach Calhoun came out with a press, and then he kicked back in that 2-3 zone, and it's really giving them problems. Now we're joined by girls coach Andre Clark. And, Coach, congratulations and welcome to the Elite 8.
I know it. Feels good.
So, Lady Jackets, 22-6 on the year now, and winners of 11 straight since going to Chattooga in the regular season. And once again, led by Kiera with 41 points tonight. Oh, my gosh. Shane Williams is clueless. We're good now. So, all right. But Kiera, once again, with 41 points, and then
Megan had 15.
Megan had 15. There we go. Megan had 15. So we
I had it.
I'm sorry. So there you go.
You confused me.
Yeah. But I'll tell you what, East Lawrence came in playing man.
Yes.
And in the first quarter, very exciting first quarter, and we beat them all night long, right to the goal, just didn't make our shot. And then finally in that fourth quarter, got some steals, got some easy buckets. Big Key Hubbard fouled out with like 5 minutes to go, their point guard. And then later, one of the other Lady Falcons fouled out, and really then we pushed our lead up and ended up winning by 6.
Yeah, I kept telling the girls that the style they was playing, if we could just keep it close, that eventually that fouling was going to catch up with them, and eventually they'll wear down because they was playing super aggressive, so I knew they was going to wear down and they was going to have to go a zone. And at halftime, I said, look here, Kiera, you're going to have to hold us down until they come out of that man and go zone, and then Megan and the rest of the shooters will win the game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, the big key, Kiera didn't even pick up her first foul until the fourth quarter. It's just remarkable. And I'll tell you, a very, very physical game. As you can see, East Lawrence came in, and they wanted to kind of push us around a little bit. And Bria getting in foul trouble early, you could really tell, hurt us on the defensive boards.
Yes, and it's not only on the defensive board, but Bria does such a good job of, rotating the defense. We could see it later in the game. They kept getting a couple shots down at the goal because we wasn't rotating like we should. But, that's what happens when Bria is out. But, the other girls that come in, Logan come in, she played solid defense and took care of the basketball. And we just kept fighting.
Yeah, just like Logan always does. And Logan showed a little spunk, a little tenacity down there. She didn't let those Lady Falcons push her around down there. She, her and Hubbard got a double technical there. And, nothing more than just going after the ball and just fighting hard for it. But I thought the officials did a good job trying to keep it under control there.
Yeah, I thought so too. And, Logan's not one that's going to back down from anybody. So if anybody ever come in here and think that that's going to happen, they're wrong. I can tell them that from the jump.
we had a talk about that in the pregame there.
Yeah, without a doubt. And, once again, your fourth quarter defense really did the job for you. You get some steals, get some easy buckets, and then just running your defense. Once you got the lead, I'll tell you the good thing about tonight is you slowed things down, and the girls understood that, and they slowed it down as well. But then once they saw an opening to the goal, they went right to it.
Here's the really, really good thing about it. I didn't have to tell them that. It's just over the course of the season, and as much as we preached it, it's just like automatic. Kiera comes and she pulls it up to the corner, and I'm saying to myself, oh, that's smart. So it just shows that they're listening and they're learning and we're growing as a team, and it's at the right time. So, we're going to keep going until they tell us we can't play anymore.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, Brandy Jones in the fourth quarter, 4 for 4, 6 for 6 on the night from the free throw line, but some big free throws there late to make it a two-possession game.
We've been doing this thing at the last 10 minutes of practice. We'll go a gold team and a black team, and we do free throw shooting. And Brandon Jones has been knocking them down in practice those 10 minutes. I mean, she is almost 100% in practice every day. So when she was at the line, we kind of knew that she could make those shots. I just didn't want the moment to get to her, but, she stood in there and knocked them down, and that was huge for her.
Yeah, and in the first half, Nia Jones got a chance to come in off the bench, and you kind of saw a little bit of her inexperience there, but she really did a pretty good job on Hamilton down low, and you really saw what the Lady Falcons were trying to do. They tried to get it to Hamilton inside, and I'll tell you, Nia did a pretty good job. She picked up 3 quick fouls, but it allowed you to rest some that you normally don't get to rest. And, gave you a good 2-3 minutes of work right there.
This is the second game in a row that I've called her number, and every time I say, was you expecting that? She's like, no, but you're right. She did an outstanding job just coming in, doing what we needed her to do was to defend the post. And those fouls, she got them, might well use them.
That's right.
And, you know, we was able to send Ambria for 3 or 4 minutes right there at the end of the first because she had 2 fouls. So it was huge for the team, and I made sure that after the game in the locker room, I let her know how important that was to the team. Because if you start showing people that it's more than just sometimes scoring a big minutes, it's just what do you do to help the team and being ready when you're called upon.
Yeah, no doubt. And, you know, you're getting production, not necessarily scoring production, but you're getting minutes off of your bench that's allowing your starters to come and have a seat. And I never said it until the end of the game, but people don't know Kiera was a little under the weather today.
Absolutely. She's dealing with a upper respiratory issue. But I told her, I said, Kiera, I need you to be above average tonight until, you know, they break. And I said, so you're going to fight. I said, like you never fought before. And she gave us all she had. And that's always all you can ask of a kid is to give us all that you got.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. And you saw it when Brandy Jones was at the free throw line there late in the game. Her and Megan were at half court, and she was sitting down. And I was afraid she almost hyperventilated there. Megan helped her up, and she kind of walked down towards the other goal, holding her hands above her head. I don't know if you saw that.
I did.
But trying to get some deep breaths. I think the moment kind of got to her that, hey, we're in the Elite Eight once again this year.
Yeah. That's right. I tell you, that's awesome.
And you could really tell that Kiera left it all on the floor tonight, as did all the other Lady Jackets. I'll tell you, Megan Little hits a 3 right before the end of the third quarter, comes out, knocks down another 3 right at the beginning of the fourth quarter, and you could really see that take some of the air out of the Lady Falcons.
Well, you know, right before she hit that first 3, we was at the free throw line, and I pulled her to the side, and I said, Megan, you are a shooter. Shoot the ball and score the ball. And she said, well, what am I doing wrong? I said, I don't know, maybe you're putting too much pressure. I said, but just shoot it.
Yeah.
And she come right down and hit that 3, and it was on from that.
Well, and I'll tell you, at halftime, Kiera had 22, Megan had 2, and Chris and I are sitting here talking about we've got to have somebody else step up and score. And I'll tell you what, we talked about it, Brandy Jones from the free throw line. Megan Little stepped up, had 13 in that second half. Not Taylor, but Logan Adams had a big follow-up right here, air ball really by Megan, and then she's right there on that backside rebound. And I'll tell you, that our backside offensive rebounding was really good tonight.
Well, we preach it, you know, because that's where you can get a lot of trash points, as we call them, if you're on that backside rebound. So it's good to see that they're listening and they're trying to do the things that we're coaching. Megan, you know, she got that pump fake and went baseline and pulled up. We've been working that, you know, the last 2 or 3 days, you know, so it's good when they try to improve upon their game.
All right, Coach, looking forward. Got to make a long 3.5-hour trip down to Vidalia as they are the Region 1 champions. We know the coin flip didn't go our way this year as got the Elite Eight is at a host site or a host school. Once you get to the semifinals and finals, that's at a neutral location. But long ride, either Tuesday or Wednesday are the dates that you can possibly play.
Well, Vidalia's coach will hear it, so she come in there right after the game.
Oh, really?
Coach, let's do it on Tuesday at 6 o'clock. So we'll Tuesday at 6 o'clock, we'll be heading to Vidalia.
There you go. And I'll tell you what, if I think it's probably, I'm sure it's supposed to rain that day. If my middle school game gets rained out, I'll tell you what, we'll be right down there with WPOT to take that in. So, well, Coach, congratulations making it to the Elite Eight once again. Last year as an assistant coach with Coach Tim Puckett, this year as the head coach of the Lady Jackets. As we've started Northeast. Northeast gets the ball to open up. Ty just missed a 3. Boozer with a rebound. Watley spot up 3 short. And so, Coach, that's going to be a foul on Boozer, and that's his 4th.
Wow.
So that's his 4th, and Boozer's probably going to have a seat as Keyshawn comes in.
Yeah,
so, Coach, congratulations. Coach, congratulations once again. And if things work out, we will see you Tuesday in Vidalia.
Awesome.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, that's Coach Andre Clark as he has stepped in for Coach Puckett this year. 22-6 on the year and going to the Elite Eight at Vidalia on Tuesday at 6 o'clock. Solomon 3 ball, no good. Rebound by Rowland. At 28-19, you've not missed any scoring. Keyshawn right to the goal. Got his shot blocked from behind by Pettigrew, and can't believe they give it to Northeast. As they say, Keyshawn last one. We got to turn around, get going. They throw it deep to Odoms. Luckily, we get back on defense. Tyler picks him up. Shot short, rebound by Watley. Watley gets it stolen by Solomon. Ty tried to steal it back. Solomon goes to the goal and lays it in. Final from Thomasville. Chattooga beats Thomasville 66-60 down there. Keyshawn McCullough, 3-ball, no good, back iron. And he gets his own rebound, gives it up to Watley. Drives in, back to Ty. Ty dribble inside to Watley. He's going to back it out. So Chattooga, one team in the region, already with a win tonight. As Chattooga goes down to Thomasville and picks up a win over the 1 seed down there. One of the top teams in the state. Watley behind the back dribble, goes around Stevens, 3-ball for Clark, no good. Rebound by Solomon, 28-21. We played just over 2 minutes, and Northeast the only 2 points here in this quarter. Stevens, that's going to be a foul on Tyler Rowland as he undercut Pettigrew going for the steal.
Unfortunately, Duke picked up his 4th one early there, so he's having to sit right now. Tyler's got 2.
He's probably going to have to sit the remainder of this quarter.
I would agree.
We do have a 7-point lead. Pettigrew, deep 3, no good, back iron. Stevens fights for it. Solomon gets it. Ty got away with a foul as he grabbed hold of, on to Solomon's arm.
He didn't get away with that one.
Nope. Olsen got a rebound, put back, no good. Odom's got a rebound, put back, no good. And then Ty did get that foul. And Odom's going to be at the line shooting 2.
Quickly, we've got 3 team fouls here in the first 3 minutes.
That free throw is good by Odoms. Floyd, Clark, McCullough, Roland, Watley on the floor for the Jackets. Second free throw, no good. Knocked out of bounds by Stevens. Stevens, Odoms, Solomon, Pettigrew, and Olsen on the floor for the Raiders. Ty gets it into Keyshawn. Keyshawn goes down the right sideline. Spin move on Solomon, dishes to Clark. He lays it in. 30-22. Great move by Keyshawn McCullough.
Yeah, those 2 up there are going to be special to watch the next couple of years as they grow.
Pettigrew got away with a double dribble. Ty misdirected that shot. Rebound by Rowland. Rowland harassed in the back. And it should have been a foul on Stevens as he grabbed onto Rowland's arm. And the officials still have yet to make a call. Clock's still running, and it finally stopped. I'll tell you what, Shane's had a problem with that button tonight. 4:55 on the clock is what they're asking for. And it was a jump ball, and it will go 4:59, sorry. So I had to put 8 seconds back on the clock. Rowland, the jump ball goes to us. Rowland gets it into Clark. Ricard gets it across half court, gives it up to Watley. Watley goes between a double team. That's going to be a foul, and that one is on Solomon. Solomon's second personal. Early County defeats Chattooga 64-45. So one Chattooga team wins, one loses. The boys win, the girls lose. All right, Ty's going to throw it in. He gets it into Keyshawn. Keyshawn's guarded by Solomon. Solomon now with 2 personals. Keyshawn goes down the lane, kicks back to Ty, who gives it up to Tyler. Stevens crouched way low, smiling at him. No count. Now they start a count. Stevens, wide-eyed, bushy tail there.
That's an odd look.
Unless
you're on a wrestling
There's a foul on Pettigrew. Pettigrew didn't like it, but that's his 3rd.
Team second.
Yeah, he hit Watley right across the chin. I don't know how he doesn't think it's a foul. Ty trying to throw it in. Gets it into Keyshawn. Keyshawn guarded by Pettigrew now. As with those 3 fouls, he got off of Watley. 30-second timeout. 4:17 to go, third quarter. We lead 30-22. We'll be right back.
Get your bronze on. Visit Totally Bronze Tanning Salon at 254 West Elm Street in Rockmart to get that beautiful bronze look. Totally Bronze Tanning Salon has a very clean and cool facility with a safe, well-lit parking area. For a quick tan, they have sunless spray tanning. Call them today at 770-684-3003 for an appointment or go by 254 West Elm Street in Rockmart.
Now more of Rockmart High School basketball here on WZOT.
Back of the Rock, Jackets lead 30-22. We'll have the ball on the far side of the court. Floyd, Rowland, Watley, McCullough, and Clark. Ty throws it right off the chest of Tyler. Steal by Stevens in the backcourt. Get it to Odoms, then to Solomon. That's going to be offensive as Stevens ran over Ty Floyd in the lane.
He thinks it's funny.
Yeah. So that goes down as a turnover, 4:08. Third quarter, Ty held his ground there. He really got run over. McCullough gives it to Tyler. Tyler trying to dribble, gets it to McCullough. Gets it across half court, all the way over to Watley. Back to Rowland, near half court. Rowland tried to go behind the back, and, steal by Watley. Tried to throw it off of Pettigrew, and he threw it right to Odoms, and Odoms laid it in. Watley beats the press, kick back to McCullough. 3 ball on the way. Good. 33-24. Jackets lead by 9.
Good job by Keyshawn out there to step back and make sure he has behind the 3-point line.
And a good screen set by Watley to make sure nobody comes out. Solomon goes down, and they're going to pick up a foul. I'll tell you what, Chris, we reach in like that, and that's going to be a foul on Tyler Rowland. They do all this reaching, and there's nothing called.
Yes.
That's Tyler's third.
I'm agreeing with you 100%. I'm just biting my tongue here.
Now, Stevens goes out. Delvin Williams comes in. Also, Hopkins came in. And Olsen has a seat. They get it into Pettigrew. Over to Hopkins. Pettigrew, top of the key. Hopkins, 3 ball. Short. Rebound by Clark. Gives it up to Tyler. Tyler, that's got to be a foul. How's that not a foul on Solomon? Solomon cut him off on the sideline. Tyler lost it out of bounds. And now Tyler just picked up a tee. He just got a technical.
That's his fourth foul.
Tyler, now that's going to be 4. Solomon's going to go to the line to shoot these 2 technical fouls. He makes the first. Dennis Sims comes to the table. He's going to come in. That second shot is good. It's 33-26, but Tyler's got 4 now. So Tyler's got 4 and Boozer has 4. And Northeast going to have the ball at half court. So 3:09 to go in the third, and 2 of our senior leaders on the bench with 4. Williams has it. Kicks it back to Hopkins. 30-second timeout, Northeast. 3:03 to go. 33-26, Jackets lead. We'll be right back.
Who has time for laundry? RW's Laundry, the cleanest laundromat in Northwest Georgia, is a full-service 7 days a week laundromat with state-of-the-art washers and dryers. Don't want to wash? Let our friendly staff do it for you. Ball teams, churches, restaurants, and even wedding services are welcome. That's RW's Laundry, proud sponsor of Jacket Basketball, located at 804 West Elm Street in Rockmart. And go Jackets!
Now more of Rockmart High School basketball here on WZOT.
Back of the Rock, 3:03 to go, third quarter. 33-26, Jackets lead. Hawkins has it. Gives it up to Williams.
We're very young on the court right now, with Ty Floyd being the only senior, followed by several sophomores.
You got two sophomores and a freshman.
Oh,
Solomon lost it as Clark knocks it away. McCullough picks up a loose ball, gets it to Watley. Floyd's the senior. Watley's a junior, and Javen's going to get called. Oh, it's a block, and it's going to go on Hopkins. As Williams was set up to take the charge, but Hopkins pushed Watley in the back, and Javen's going to go to the line to shoot two. So Dennis Sims is a freshman. McCullough and Clark are sophomores. Watley's a junior, and Floyd's a senior.
Rowland and Boozer both in foul trouble with 4 here with 2 minutes, 40 seconds left.
Watley's first free throw, no good. That RW Laundry free throw, they're going to be important going down the stretch.
We can't afford to miss.
It's a very low-scoring game. Second shot is good, 34-26, back to an 8-point lead. 2:40 to go, third quarter. And we might have to try and survive the first 4 minutes.
Yeah, without a doubt.
First 3 to 4 minutes in that fourth quarter.
As long as we can.
Get it into Pettigrew. Ty gets a hand on top. That's a jump ball. Yep. Good defense by Ty Floyd. Yep. He got his hand on top of the ball by Pettigrew trying to put up a shot. Northeast is going to keep possession, but that's going to give it to us the next jump ball.
Good strong hand right there by Ty Floyd.
Odoms gets it in to Williams. To Hopkins to Pettigrew. Solomon, 3 ball from the side, no good. Rebound by Clark. That's foul. But that's got to be a foul. Pettigrew just pushed Clark. Pettigrew just pushed Ja'Cory Clark, and there's no call. Jump ball goes to the Jackets. Ty's going to throw it in, gets it into Dennis Sims. Sims puts a move on Pettigrew, gets across half court. Clark goes down the lane, has it knocked away. Williams picks it up, throws it ahead to Pettigrew. He throws it back. Sims still in the backcourt. Gets it to Watley. 1:50 to go.
Let's slow it down and maintain this lead.
Sims, wide open 3. He shoots, no good. Ty Floyd comes flying in, misses the rebound. Pettigrew out by himself. He tucks it home with 2 hands. Sims gets it into Watley, back to Sims. He gets it ahead. Steal by Solomon, but Sims picks it up. That is a bad backcourt violation called by the officials.
Not the first one.
Dennis picked up the ball at half court. He had 1 foot on one side, landed the other foot. So, 60-second timeout. We'll be right back.
Your personal information is very important, and when compromised, can lead to big security issues. Don't trust your information with a here today, gone tomorrow company. Call somebody with reliability and stability in this community. Barnes Tax Service, 770-684-7556.
Buy Low True Value, 308 Nathan Dean Parkway in Rockmart invites you to come by and watch the inventory grow every day. We're the home of the Garrett Brothers Sawmill. Our family has been processing and selling our country's greatest renewable resources for over 100 years. Like us on Facebook or give us a call at 770-684-5075. You're listening to Rockmart High School basketball here on WZOT, 101.9 FM, AM 1220.
Back of the Rock, Jackets lead 34-28. 1:30 to go in the third quarter. Northeast has the ball after a backcourt violation. Williams trying to throw it in, gets it into Hopkins in the backcourt. Back to Williams. Watley's on him. Steal by Ty Floyd. Gets it ahead to Williams. To Sims, he goes right at it. How's that not a foul on Williams?
No call.
Sims picks up the loose ball. Back to Watley. Goes through a double team. Down the lane, dish to Sims, and missed the reverse layup. Watley rebound, shot up, no good. Rebound by Hopkins.
That's our ball.
And that's going to be our ball off of Solomon. Foul ball, 1:02 to go.
Third period.
Get it into Watley. Watley guarded by Williams. Ty going to set a screen, and he goes back down to the corner. Javen gives it up to Ty. 3 ball, no good. Sherman Davis in the game. Odom picks up a rebound. How's that not a traveling violation? Solomon has it. Drives in. Spin move on Watley. Hopkins goes baseline, loses it out of bounds. Rockmart's ball, 31 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of action.
Get it in. Javen splits the double team at half court. Gives it up to Keyshawn, back to Javen. Spot up 3 on the way, no good, too far. Air ball rebounded by Ty. Back to Clark. 3 ball is good. 37-28. 10 seconds to go, third quarter. Solomon with the ball. Brings it down. 3 ball short. Hopkins rebound. Shot up, no good. That's got to be a foul. How's that not a foul on Odom?
He's giving the ball to Red on top of
they're going
that.
to say Davis knocked it out of bounds, 0.2 seconds, but there's nothing they can do. They just have to tip it up, and they try it.
And it goes in.
It's not. No, you can't catch it.
Oh, that's right.
0.2 seconds, you can't catch it.
Yeah.
You can only tip it, and he didn't tip it, so that's the right call. No basket. 37-28 into the third quarter. We'll be right back for another exciting Rockmart High School Yellow Jacket basketball finish.
At Century Bank of Georgia's Rockmart office, you'll find the reassuring blend of responsive, personal service with a wide array of accounts, technologies, loans, and more. And you'll find each delivered by a bank professional whose goal is to exceed your expectations of what a bank can be. We invite you to discover all we are today. Your local choice for community banking. Go Jackets. Century Bank of Georgia, Rockmart. We want to be your bank. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Are you aware that untreated wood is highly susceptible to termite damage? Are you bothered by other pesky insects like bed bugs, ants, roaches, wasps, and hornets? Call Harrelson Termite and Pest Control for an inspection. They have the experience to handle your pest control needs. Call Harrelson Termite and Pest Control today to schedule an appointment.
You're listening to Rockmart High School basketball here on WZOT, 101.9 FM, AM 1220.
All right, we're back at the Rock. Start of the fourth quarter. Northeast gets it as Solomon throws it behind Williams. He corrals it. Goes right around. Wow, good job of defense by Clark.
You just got to be careful. And Tyler are both back on the floor early.
Watley gets double teamed, throws it all the way across. Rowland and Olsen collide. Olsen knocked it out of bounds. And it's going to be our ball. It's right in front of you. But he was probably watching that collision. Rowland gets it into Davis. Back to Rowland. 3 ball, no good. And Jakari knocks it away from Williams out of bounds. So Boozer, Rowland, Davis, Watley, and Clark on the floor for the Jackets. Delvin Williams, Solomon, Stevens, Pettigrew, and Olsen on the floor for Northeast. Williams has it. Gives it to Pettigrew. He goes down the lane. Shot up, no good. Olsen goes over Clark's back, knocks it out of bounds. How's that not a push from behind?
Man,
I don't know.
tell you, they've been all over us in the back tonight.
Boozer going to throw it in. Gets it in to Clark. Right back to Boozer. Then to Watley. They're in a man-to-man. Pettigrew is on Watley. Stevens is on Boozer. Watley picks up his dribble, gets it to Clark, right back to Watley. Fish inside to Davis, missed the shot, and then it's knocked out of bounds by Olsen. As good pass by Watley hit Sherman right on the
Sherman,
under the goal, and he
Sherman
couldn't
don't
make the
usually
shot.
mess that one. That's usually his go-to.
I think he forgot to use the backboard there. Watley gets it into Boozer. Clark drives in, dish to Davis,
There he is.
and he makes that one. 39-28. So
Jakari has made some really good passes tonight.
2-3 zone. Now deep 3 by Stevens, no good. Rowland has to let Stevens just have it, and he scores. Boozer gets it in to Clark. Watley goes right in, dish to Davis, and it's good. 41-30. Olsen tried to take a screen. He lost his shoe. Williams broke. That time Davis hit the floor. Sherman hit the floor as Williams made a move on him in the lane and broke an ankle. Not really, but Sherman got his feet tangled up. And that's going to be a timeout. Rockmart, 6:10 to go. 41-32, we lead. 30 seconds. We'll be right back.
What kind of cake will they serve at your retirement party? Chocolate? Red velvet? Well, go ahead and call the bakery, because whether you plan to retire in 15 years or 50, a State Farm agent can help you take charge of your retirement and help make it seem like, well,
a piece of cake.
Sherman Ross State Farm Insurance, 122 East Elm Street in Rockmart. Call 770-684-3500. Email him at sherman@shermanross.net. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Neither State Farm nor its agents provide tax, legal, or investment advice. Consult your own advisor regarding your particular circumstances.
Freeman Harris Funeral Home, the funeral home that has been providing a strong arm for our friends and neighbors to lean on for the past 76 years. We are proud of the young folks of our community and wish for them success on the field and off. Freeman Harris Funeral Home, Rockmart's very own.
All right, we're back. And I guess both teams.
Well, the official down here had called a timeout for the moisture on the floor.
Inbound to Watley. He goes right at Olsen and lays it in. So the timeout was for the moisture on the floor. That's a tie-up as Olsen and Rowland tie up a jump ball, and it goes to Rockmart. So 5:58 to go. We lead by 11.
Coach Calhoun telling Tyler, hey,
yeah,
we don't need that jump ball that bad. We need you in the game. So
Boozer gets it in to Rowland, right back to Boozer, then to Clark up ahead. Now we got an 11-point lead. We can slow this thing down. Pettigrew's on Tyler Rowland. Tyler loses it, gives it up to Jacari. Jacari dribbles around. Stevens goes right down to his feet. Kick back to Rowland, fakes the three, goes around Olsen, gives it up to Boozer, and he lays it in. 13-point lead, our biggest lead of the night. Solomon brings it down. Spin move, top of the key. Sherman Davis got a hand on top of the ball, and is going to get called for a foul. Wow. Oh, no, ain't going to give him two shots. It was on the floor. Wow. So Travion Solomon, 67% free throw shooter, the best on their team, going to the line to shoot two. First shot is good. Now, Kelvin Williams comes in for Delvin Williams. So twins just replace each other. Second free throw is good.
Is that really a substitution?
So, well, it's a different number.
There you go.
Tyler drives in. Kick to Jacari. Back to Sherman. Jacari puts up a shot, and that's a foul. And it's going to be on
Solomon, I think.
Travion Solomon, his third personal. And Jacari Clark's going to go to the line to shoot two RW Laundry free throws. That's the 15th foul on Northeast, as we have committed 6 in this half. So Northeast in the bonus. Jacari's free throw is no good. RW Laundry, free up your time by taking advantage of RW's Wash and Fold Service Laundry and their clean, well-kept laundry. 804 West Elm Street. Jacari, second shot is short. Rebounded by Williams. He gives it up to Pettigrew, who brings it down. Tyler's going to pick him up. As we're in a 2-3 zone, now Solomon goes around right in the lane. Dish to Williams, and it's good. Boozer quickly into Clark, right back to Boozer. Over to Watley. We break the press easily. Behind the back dribble, goes down, Tyler rolling from the corner. 3 ball. No good. Back iron. Rebound by Jakari. Clark goes in the lane. Oh, tried to pass it to Davis underneath, and it got knocked away. Stolen by Olsen. He gives it to, that's offensive. Wow. Solomon got away with a forearm, and he scored. Watley beats it, goes right at Olsen, and that's going to be a blocking foul on Olsen, number 21. That's his third, and Watley's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
Man, I tell you, that forearm down on the other end was very blatant.
Yeah, you could, from here, you could easily see Solomon give a little forearm to get Watley off of him. 4:24 to go in the game. We lead by 7. Big free throws here by Watley as he makes the first one. So we got to hit our free throws going down the stretch here. Second free throw is up, no good. Rebounded by Williams.
Still got some moisture down there, looks like.
8-point lead. Solomon layup on the baseline is good.
We're just having to play soft defense with our foul situation right now.
Tyler Rowland goes right in. That's a charge, and that's Tyler Smith.
Yeah.
Olsen set up once again under the goal, and Tyler runs over him, and that's going to be Tyler's 5th foul as he's called for the offensive charge. Keyshawn McCullough waiting to come in. So the senior, Tyler Rowland, fouls out. 4:04 to go. It's 46-40.
We're going to try to get that moisture up.
There's Coach David Reed down there with a towel. 4:04 to go, 46-40. Jackets lead. We led by 13 at, I think it was 45-32. So we've been outscored 8-1. Exactly 4 minutes to go in the game. Solomon quickly down the floor. Pettigrew, 3 ball short. Rebound by Olsen, up and in. Boozer gets it to Watley. Break the press again easily. Gives it up to Davis. Down low to McCullough. He's got to save it out of bounds. Solomon picks up a loose ball. Solomon right down the lane. And a good defense by Jakari. And there's no shot. Jakari blocks Solomon, and a timeout, 60-second timeout Northeast. We'll be right back.
Hi, folks. This is your old buddy Bill Sherpsey, GM of All-Star Motors Rockmart. It's that time. It's tax time. The friendly staff at All-Star is ready and willing to serve you. Good, bad, or even no credit, no problem. Your job is your credit. We do offer guaranteed credit approval. Check out our online credit approval at www.allstarmotorco.com. We even have an on-site insurance agent. We're not just your run-of-the-mill fly-by-night dealership. We're All-Star Motors, where every day is an All-Star day. Remember, we have that unforgettable number, 770-684-CARS.
I'm Barry Williams, Athletic Director at Rockmart High School, and I would like to thank our Booster Club, sponsors, and community for supporting Rockmart High School athletics. Go Jackets!
All right, back of the rock, 46-42, Jackets lead. We led by as many as 13. Now it's down to 4. And that press, as we've beaten the press pretty easily, but then whenever we take it to the goal, we're just not making the shots or we're getting called for a charge.
Yeah, exactly. 3:35 to go.
Northeast is going to inbound it under their own goal. Solomon, Olsen, Williams, Pettigrew, and Stevens on the floor for the Raiders. Solomon gets it into Olsen. Out to Stevens, back to Solomon. Into Stevens. McCullough, Clark, Boozer, Davis, Watley on the floor as that's a kick ball as Solomon tried to throw it in the middle to Olsen, and it hit one of our players' foot. So kick ball, 3:22 to go in the game. Now Pettigrew's going to throw it in. Got to watch Solomon going deep. And they get it to him at half court. Keyshawn's on him. Bumped him once. 3 ball, Stevens, no good. Rebound by Boozer. Got it to Watley. Watley he gets double teamed. picks up his dribble, throws it away. Olsen steals, and wow, Boozer didn't get called for a foul. And they're going to say it's their ball as Stevens lost it. Williams went for a dunk. Boozer went for a block and got him. Now Ty Floyd's going to come in. So Ty comes in. Keyshawn McCullough goes out. Put a little more height on the floor. Now Solomon's going to throw it in this time. All the way in the backcourt. Watley. Actually, that was Stevens. Threw it into Solomon. Watley guards him. Solomon gets his shot blocked. Boozer gets it right back to Solomon, and he scores. And a foul is called on Sherman Davis. So Solomon makes the bucket. Sherman Davis gets the foul. Solomon at the line to shoot one. It's 46-44. And I don't think Boozer really needed to save that ball. If he just gathers himself, be all right if Solomon makes the free throw. Boozer trying to get it in, gets it into Ty. Back to Boozer. Over to Jakari. Over to Boozer. Got to get it across. We finally do. Watley has it. Underneath to Davis. Kick back to Jakari. Top of the key, Boozer. Down to Watley. Jakari fake the three, gives it to Boozer. Over to Ty. Back to Boozer. 2:20 to go. We lead by one. Olsen is on Boozer. Gets it to Jakari. Back to Boozer. Over to Ty. Boozer harassed by Olsen. To Watley. Top of the key. Kicks back to Ty. Stevens went for a steal. Boozer dished to Davis. He scores. Great ball movement by the Jackets. 2 minutes to go. We lead by three.
That was Solomon. Well,
Solomon, three ball. No good. Rebound by Davis. He tried to get it to Jakari too quick, but Stevens knocked it out of bounds. So it's going to be our ball, but Northeast gets a chance. And we got trash on the floor. Northeast fan threw his cup down. Floyd gets it to Watley. Watley goes down the left sideline, right through everybody. Spot up, pass to Clark. He scores. And it's 50-45. Solomon brings it down, goes in. Boozer, be careful. He reaches in, gets a steal. Boozer, one-on-one with Stevens. He missed the finger roll. He couldn't decide if he wanted to finger roll or dunk it. He didn't do either. Williams, that's going to be a block on Sherman Davis as he didn't stay square. If Sherman stays square, he takes an offensive foul.
Yep.
When he turned his body sideways, it created the block, and Williams goes to the line to shoot two.
1:19 to go. Here we are again, Jeff.
Yeah, we lead by 5. Somebody get the cup on the floor. And Northeast is going to get a timeout. So 60-second timeout. We'll be right back.
Our kitchen is where our life happens. It wasn't always perfect, but now it is, thanks to a home equity line of credit from Family.
Use the equity in your house to love your home with Family Savings Credit Union. Visit FamilySavingsCU.com.
This is Ryan Robinson, branch manager of your local Family Savings Credit Union. Come by and visit us sometime, 101 Felton Drive, Rockmart, Georgia, 770-684-8601.
Equal Housing Opportunity member NCUA, NMLS number 800746.
Who has time for laundry? R&W's Laundry, the cleanest laundromat in Northwest Georgia, is a full-service 7 days a week laundromat with state-of-the-art washers and dryers. Don't want to wash? Let our friendly staff do it for you. Ball teams, churches, restaurants, and even wedding services are welcome to come to R&W's Laundry. Proud sponsor of Jacket Basketball, located at 804 West Elm Street, Rockmart. And go Jackets.
Now more of Rockmart High School basketball here on WZOT.
Back at the Rock. Kelvin Williams going to shoot 2 free throws. 1:19 to go. Jackets lead 50-45. Davis, Boozer, Clark, Floyd, and Watley on the floor for the Jackets. Pettigrew, Stevens, Williams. First free throw is good. Solomon and Olsen on the floor for the Raiders. Second free throw for Williams is up and no good. Rebound by Boozer. Gets it to Watley, then to Clark. We beat their press. We lead by 5. Should lead by 4. Boozer pass to Davis. He scores, and he gets fouled.
I was wondering if they were going to call it.
1:07 to go. Sherman Davis makes the shot, gets fouled by, I missed it. And it's going to be one shot.
I'm going to say it was on 21.
It's on Omarion Garrett looking to come in on defense. One shot by Sherman Davis, and I missed who the foul was on.
I'm going to say 21, but I may be wrong.
As trying to look, Olsen has 3 now.
Yeah, I got Olsen with 4.
Nope.
It wasn't him.
As Sherman Davis makes the free throw, we lead by 7. And Omarion Garrett in the game. Solomon, they get it into Solomon, and Omarion fouls him.
That's not what we needed to do right there.
Definitely.
No time off the clock. And
well, Omarion coming in for defensive purposes to put some speed on the floor, and that's going to be, we're past that limit, so Solomon's going to shoot 2, and that is not who we want at the free throw line. Sherman Davis going to come back in as that free throw is good. So you can foul anybody on the floor for Northeast except for Travion Solomon. Do not foul Solomon. His second free throw is good. It's 53-48. We lead by 5. Ty gets it into Watley. Watley spin move in the corner. Gets it ahead to Clark. Jakari has it all the way over to Ty. Corner to Boozer. Boozer cuts in. Dish to Davis. Back to Boozer. And he lost the ball. Didn't get the foul call. They get it to Solomon. Juke, be careful. 45 seconds. 3 ball. Stevens, no good. And then Pettigrew tried to save it, and he stepped out of bounds. Jackets lead by 5, 42 seconds. They get it quickly into Boozer. Down to Clark. Inside to Davis. Fakes the shot. Dribble back out. Good move. Jakari wide open lane. He scores. As it went around the rim 4 times. And we lead by 7. Solomon right down the lane. Ty's going to foul him. If he does that, just let him go. 22 seconds to go. Solomon at the line to shoot 2 again. He makes that one. I don't know how many free throws he's made, but he hasn't missed many. That second one's good.
He made 3, 7, 9.
Watley beats the press, gets it ahead to Floyd, inside to Clark. Dribble it back out. Boozer, 13 seconds. Inside to Davis, back to Floyd. We lead by 5. They're not fouling us. Boozer has it. Just run out the clock. 5 seconds. Davis has it. He's going to hold it. And the Jackets win. They're going to the Elite 8. Boozer ends up with the ball. And both teams with a sweep tonight. Both teams going to the Elite 8. And the Jackets will probably be headed to Swainsboro on Tuesday. Jackets win 55-50. We're going to take 60 seconds and be right back.
WZOT Rockmart, W270CE Rome.
Here's a real tweet from a real Chick-fil-A guest. Meredith writes,
"Am I the only person who didn't know Chick-fil-A had mac and cheese? Holy game changer."
The secret's out now, Meredith. Is there anything you think the world should know about our mac and cheese?
What I really like about the mac and cheese is the oven toasted, golden brown, cheesy top layer. It's savory and it makes you feel really good.
That does sound amazing. Thanks, Meredith. Try the mac and cheese yourself at your local Chick-fil-A. Real Chick-fil-A gets paid for their testimonial.
Hi, folks. This is your old buddy Bill Sherpsey, GM of All-Star Motors Rockmart. It's that time. It's tax time. The friendly staff at All-Star is ready and willing to serve you. Good, bad, or even no credit, no problem. Your job is your credit. We do offer guaranteed credit approval. Check out our online credit approval at www.allstarmotorco.com. We even have an on-site insurance agent. We're not just your run-of-the-mill fly-by-night dealership. We're All-Star Motors, where every day is an All-Star day. Remember, we have that unforgettable number, 770-684-CARS.
You're listening to Rockmart High School basketball here on WZOT, 101.9 FM, AM 1220.
Back at the Rock as the Jackets come away with a 55-50 victory over the Northeast Raiders, and another exciting game as once again we had a big 15-point lead in the third quarter, let them get to as many as 2, and then extended it right back out and end up winning by 5. And Chris, I'm really shocked that Northeast didn't try and foul us. There was about 15
only down by
5.
I mean, that's just 2 possessions. I mean,
I'll tell you what.
Had this been a college game, we'd still be here.
No doubt. And Rockmart, 56% free throw shooter. So really, unless you fouled Rowland, who had already fouled out, it's just we didn't have really good free throw shooters on the floor. So, but they chose not to do anything, and we just ran the clock out. And we're Elite 8 bound and probably to Swainsboro.
Yep, gonna have to make the trip with both teams. Gonna be a long way away from home, but hopefully these Jackets will travel well and we can go make it to the Final Four.
Yeah, without a doubt. You already know that the girls are playing Tuesday at 6 o'clock at Vidalia, as Coach Clark said. Vidalia's coach was here watching, so we know the girls are going there.
Yep, they went ahead and locked up their day and time.
That's it, and tell you what, so without a doubt, this will be the last home game here at the Rock for either team. The rest of the next week's game will be on the road. If we move on to a Final Four, it's going to be at in Milledgeville at the Georgia College and State University, and then the finals are in Macon at the Centerplex. So that's the further you go, then the semifinal and finals on a neutral site.
That's right.
All right, Chris, run us down the final scores here as our leading scores for both teams. First with the visiting Raiders.
Well, as we know, Solomon, number 1, he had 20 points tonight, so he was their big scorer, followed by Pettigrew. We held him to 9. He had a big start in the first period, but we ended up holding him only to 9 points. So, but for the Jackets, we spread it out pretty good tonight. Juke had 10, Watley with 6. Jakari Clark had 13. That's one of his biggest nights that we've seen. Tyler Rowland with 8. Keyshawn McCullough with 9. And Sherman Davis came in just in the fourth period there and put up 9 big points there.
Well, I'll tell you, the big key was Northeast in that fourth quarter was trying to press us, and we would beat that press, and Jakari and Sherman right down on the baseline, and we would ditch it to them there, and they put it up and in. And big free throw there by Sherman Davis as he completed a 3-point trip the hard way. Boozer played the whole fourth quarter with those 4 fouls. Tyler Rowland, unfortunately, an offensive foul cost him his night, but Tyler gets another game under his belt as we will probably go to Swainsboro. But if South Atlanta can pull off an upset, we'll be right back here next week.
Yeah, wouldn't that be something?
That would be great if we could host one more game here at the Rock. But Coach Calhoun didn't think South Atlanta could pull that
upset.
When's
that game?
It's going on right now.
Yeah.
It's going on right now. So I'll see if I can
the
possibly pull that up.
Girls definitely traveling to Vidalia.
Yes,
and the
without
boys
doubt.
still have hope to play at home, but more than likely going to be going to Swainsboro, wherever that is.
Yes. Well, it's only about 30 minutes from Vidalia.
Hey.
So if they play both nights, then we can get done with one and scoot over and maybe catch the second half of the other one, or who knows. There's no telling what's going to happen there. Looking at it, Swainsboro won 74-56.
There you go.
So that one will go. Chattooga defeated Thomasville 66-60, and Washington County defeated Model 71-47. So out of 3 of the region teams in action, us and Chattooga, the 2 top seeds, get a win. Model goes down to Washington County and ends their season. We know Chattooga girls lost at Early County. So that kind of gets everything right there.
Yeah, let's just hope the boys' games get lined up on Tuesday as well.
Yeah, that's
we're not having to make.
Yeah, that would be if we got 2 trips, 2 separate days, then we can do radio both days. But it's going to be 2 long rides. So we want to thank all of our sponsors. It's been a great night here at the Rock as the Lady Jackets come away with 64-58 victory over East Lawrence Lady Falcons as they move on to the Elite 8 for the 2nd year in a row. And the boys come away with a 54-50 win over the Northeast Raiders, and they got beat out in the Sweet 16 last year at Elbert County. So they're moving on to the Elite 8. And it has been quite a while since both basketball teams have been in the Elite 8, much less even the first time ever both teams winning a region championship in the same year.
Yep, and that's just awesome. Just speaks so much for our programs and what we've got going on here at Rockmart High School. Pretty much every program we've got right now is setting the standard, and that's what we're out to do here at Rockmart, set the standard.
Yep, as we see Athletic Director Barry Williams, Assistant Athletic Director, Head Football Coach Biff Parson, right here in front of us, congratulating Coach Andre Clark on his win tonight. And people are starting to file out as we're going to put everything away. We're going to knock our table down and just leave it right here. We'll deal with it another day, put it away where it has to go. But it'll be definitely the last basketball game at Rockmart High School this year as both teams will travel on next either Tuesday or Wednesday. We know the girls are playing Tuesday at Vidalia.
That's right.
The boys, yet to be seen. Make sure you watch Facebook, Rockmart High School Facebook page, and Miss Teams, Miss Floyd, they do a great job of updating that and letting you know everything that goes on here at Rockmart High School. And I'll tell you what, big shout-out to Georgia Violin Thread. As you walk into the gym,
nice.
that is a beautiful setting. As it's got a big yellow jacket up here at the top,
right
and then
above the entrance.
and then Rockmart High School gymnasium right there below it. So, want to thank them for doing that. Of course, we want to thank all of our sponsors. Without our sponsors here at WZOT, myself and Chris cannot bring you all this exciting action all year long. Of course, our free throws have been sponsored by RW Laundry. But then our other sponsors, Family Savings Credit Union, Chick-fil-A, Lewis Motors, Harrelson Termite and Pest Control, Century Bank, Silver Comet Furniture, TNT Installation, Totally Bronze Tanning Salon, Buy Low True Value Hardware, Sherman Ross State Farm, and those are our sponsors. I want to remind everybody, no school tomorrow, but be careful if you're out on the roads early morning hours. It's going to be below freezing, and with all the rain we've had this week and last week and really, baseball started January 13th. I think it's rained nearly every day since then.
Man, I couldn't tell you the last time it didn't rain.
So I'm ready to see some sun. I think it's going to come out tomorrow, but we're going to have sun and wind and cold temperatures.
Yep.
So once again, want to wish Maddie Tilley a happy 17th birthday. Want to thank Derek Tilley and Tilley's Home Furnishings for sponsoring our. They give us our cell phone that we use to call back to Brian McDowell at the station. Want to thank Brian McDowell, everything he does there. Mark Garrett, Mark Lumpkin for giving Chris and myself a chance to bring you all these exciting games. And want to remind you, baseball right around the corner. Robert Torline and a cast of characters that he has sitting with him. Baseball's right around as they will be bringing you all the home games as well as the Cedartown road game. And then, of course, all the way through the playoffs as well. So exciting things going on, and I'm quite sure if tennis and track and soccer, if they do well, we'll be bringing those games. As Robert's always wanted to do a soccer game, and I told him, I said, I don't know how to do that except for whoever it is running up and down the field.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I can yell goal or score every now and then.
Yeah, we get excited here. It'd be a soccer score You hear those games, they get excited.
Yeah, I don't know if I can get that
goal.
excited.
I don't know. Over a 1-0 game, I don't know. So, but no, we love our athletics here at Rockmart High School, and like I said, our last game here at the Rock. But both teams will be moving on to play next week, as the girls will travel to Vidalia. 6 o'clock start there, and then the boys will be going to Swainsboro. And as soon as we have that, make sure you check Facebook to find out what day and what time they play. So, Chris, been an exciting night.
Man, it's been an exciting season. I mean, no matter what happens from this point on, I mean, this team, very proud of them. They ought to be proud of themselves. They brought me plenty of excitement that, might have even took years off my life a few times. So, anyway, I've just really enjoyed getting to watch both these teams play, and just everything that we've got going on right here in Rockmart.
So, yeah, this is our 4th year of WZOT bringing you all the sports here. Of course, they did football before, but then they added in softball and basketball and baseball. And so, we want to thank Mark Lumpkin, Mark Garrett. As they go out, they beat the bushes, they get all of the sponsors and allow us to bring you all of this exciting action. And all the Rockmart High School sports are, they're in a good place. They've got really good coaches leading the way. You got, the kids are great, the parents, all the support that they give. And then especially, we mentioned earlier, the support of the administration, Principal Robin Teams, Assistant Principal Shay Floyd, Athletic Director Barry Williams, and, just all the coaches do a great job. So baseball right around the corner. Next week, if we can, we're going to head down to Vidalia, bring you that girls game, and we'll find out about the boys game. So exciting year of basketball. The girls 22-6 going to the Elite 8. The boys 18-10. Both of them Region 7 AA champions. As next year we'll move up to AAA, move into that Region 6 with those teams. So I want to thank you, Chris, for. I asked Chris to come and join me. Like, hey, what do I have to do? I don't have to talk a whole lot, do you? I said, I'll tell you what. Basketball is very quick pace. So. But you've caught on to it. Thank you for doing the book. I asked him to come out and do that and done a great job doing that. And I know you've had fun doing this just like I have.
I definitely appreciate you asking me. It's been fun. It's been fun to get back engaged here with the basketball program, here at Rockmart. So I've really enjoyed it.
All right, so thank you to Brian McDowell back at the station for doing everything he does. He brings you all the commercials that you hear during our timeouts. I want to thank Coach Andre Clark and Coach Vic Calhoun. They are great to come and join us at halftime of the other team's games. And Coach Calhoun, we always get to preview his game. Coach Clark, we get to talk about the game that just happened. So, of course, Coach Clark's first year here, he's took over for Coach Tim Puckett. And back-to-back region champions, back-to-back Elite 8. So, great job there by him and his staff. And a great job by the Lady Jackets. And then Coach Vic Calhoun, his second year here at the Rock, as a Sweet 16 last year, Elite 8 this year, a region championship this year. And so something that hasn't been done here at Rockmart in quite a while. So for Brian McDowell, Chris Wolf, I'm Jeff Sharp. Our time is up. We thank you for yours.
The Georgia High School Association is a voluntary nonprofit organization composed of over 450 public and private schools. The GHSA administers regulations for region and state competition in 16 sports and 2 activities. Founded in 1908, the GHSA strives to promote good sportsmanship, participate safety, and fair play among its member schools. For more information, visit ghsa.net. Follow GHSA on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at official GHSA. The Georgia High School Association would like to thank its corporate partners for their support of high school athletics and activities. Georgia Farm Bureau Insurance, Georgia Electric Membership Corporation, Technical College System of Georgia, Gatorade, Wilson, Easy Go, Mizuno, Sport Medicine South, U.S. Army, Regions Bank, and Georgia Army National Guard.
Hi, folks. This is your old buddy Bill Sherpsey, GM of All-Star Motors Rockmart. It's that time. It's tax time. The friendly staff at All-Star is ready and willing to serve you. Good, bad, or even no credit, no problem. Your job is your credit. We do offer guaranteed credit approval. Check out our online credit approval at www.allstarmotorco.com. We even have an on-site insurance agent. We're not just your run-of-the-mill fly-by-night dealership. We're All-Star Motors, where every day is an all-star day. Remember, we have that unforgettable number, 770-684-CARS.
Our kitchen is where our life happens. It wasn't always perfect, but now it is, thanks to a home equity line of credit from Family.
Use the equity in your house to love your home with Family Savings Credit Union. Visit FamilySavingsCU.com.
This is Ryan Robinson, branch manager of your local Family Savings Credit Union. Come by and visit us sometime, 101 Felton Drive, Rockmart, Georgia, 770-684-8601.
Equal Housing Opportunity member NCUA, NMLS number 800746.
Here's a real tweet from a real Chick-fil-A guest. Meredith writes,
Am I the only person who didn't know Chick-fil-A had mac and cheese? Holy game changer.
The secret's out now, Meredith. Is there anything you think the world should know about our mac and cheese?
What I really like about the mac and cheese is the oven toasted, golden brown, cheesy top layer. It's savory, and it makes you feel really good.
That does sound amazing. Thanks, Meredith. Try the mac and cheese yourself at your local Chick-fil-A. Real Chick-fil-A gets paid for their testimonial.
Lewis Motor Company is the oldest car dealership in Rockmart. They have been serving Rockmart and the Polk County area for 56 years, providing quality used cars and great customer service before, during, and after the sale. Lewis Motor Company is proud to offer guaranteed credit approval while you wait. Give them a call today at 770-684-6694 or stop by and see our staff at Lewis Motor Company, 218 South Piedmont Avenue in Rockmart.
Who has time for laundry? R&W's Laundry, the cleanest laundromat in Northwest Georgia, is a full-service 7 days a week laundromat with state-of-the-art washers and dryers. Don't want to wash? Let our friendly staff do it for you. Ball teams, churches, restaurants, and even wedding services are welcome to come to R&W's Laundry. Proud sponsor of Jacket Basketball, located at 804 West Elm Street, Rockmart. And go Jackets.
At Century Bank of Georgia's Rockmart office, you'll find the reassuring blend of responsive, personal service with a wide array of accounts, technologies, loans, and more. And you'll find each delivered by a bank professional whose goal is to exceed your expectations of what a bank can be. We invite you to discover all we are today. Your local choice for community banking. Go Jackets. Century Bank of Georgia, Rockmart. We want to be your bank. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
WZOT Rockmart, W270CE Rome.
Your personal information is very important, and when compromised, can lead to big security issues. Don't trust your information with a here today, gone tomorrow company. Call somebody with reliability and stability in this community. Barnes Tax Service, 770-684-7556.
WZOT Rockmart, W270CE Rome.
Are you aware that untreated wood is highly susceptible to termite damage? Are you bothered by other pesky insects like bed bugs, ants, roaches, wasps, and hornets? Call Harrelson Termite and Pest Control for an inspection. They have the experience to handle your pest control needs. Call Harrelson Termite and Pest Control today to schedule an appointment.
Silver Comet Furniture, your one-stop shop for all your furniture and bedding needs. We carry brands such as Ashley, Catnapper, Liberty, and Jameson Mattress Company. At Silver Comet Furniture, 678-685-4320, 2000 Cedartown Highway in Fish Creek.
Whether you are a builder, renovator, or homeowner, you want to be offered and educated with the latest codes and innovations for keeping your home more efficient. TNT Insulation can blow you away with dynamite service and dynamite prices. Call today at 770-684-1887 or go see them at 562 Pea Ridge Road in Rockmart.
Get your bronze on. Visit Totally Bronze Tanning Salon at 254 West Elm Street in Rockmart.